A constitutional law expert I talked to Friday says judges siding with defendants during detention hearings isn't unusual, but grand juries refusing to indict individuals arrested during the federal surge in the district is. That's what happened to Sean Dunn, who was accused of throwing a sandwich at a federal officer earlier this month. A grand jury decided not to indict Dunn, despite the grand jury process usually favoring the prosecution, who was able to present evidence without the defense being allowed to say anything.
So there's the proverbial saying that prosecutors could get a ham sandwich indicted if they wanted to, because the process is so skewed. So it is notable that in a number of cases, the federal government has failed to get grand jury indictments. That's partly because I think the indictments they sought were relatively weak. Partly in the D.C. case, because maybe jurors are unhappy and angry about the unjustified deployment of National Guard troops and other federal assets in D.C., despite the lack of any real emergency justifying it.
He went on to say judges could be more skeptical of cases that are now being brought in front of them more aggressively during the federal surge than what might have been the case before. In D.C., John Duran, WUSA 9.